let me present it. The project that I was working on is called AI Programmer, and my include Mustafa, Simon, and John, Chris. And first of all, let me explain why we need this AI programmer. Because we know that right now in the Rocket.Chat community, a lot of tech fans and developers are in our community, and we have right now trying the cutting edge trend of LLM and generative AI. Meanwhile, we lack of apps in that integrate more technical aspects, and we consider the Rocket.Chat platform has the extensible capabilities of all functions. So we decided to develop this AI program for users to generate their code based on their requirement and help improve the Rocket.Chat functionality. For this app, we developed 5 functionalities. First, users to generate a short piece of code in C, C++, Java, JavaScript, TypeScript, or Python. And we can to ask for new refinement on the code generation result to make argument or fine-tune. The users can switch between different user configurations, for example, choosing from various programming languages. And they can also share the code within the Rocket.Chat channel resources like GitHub repository or gist. And for better action and friendly usage for the user, we also allow the dynamic UX by using the Rocket.Chat UI kit, and we will support the minimal slash command. To use the minimal slash command, user have 7 options. It can generate code pieces using this gen command and select or switch to LM, where these available LM options. And meanwhile, can use the interactive user interface by this US. And because this app allows us to share our code to the GitHub, they need to log into the GitHub by configuring the OAuth2 settings. In this slide, we show the user interface instructions, and it's possible for us to experience it in the private server. I will directly show it. Oh, this is the server that was privately by DOAV, and I configured my app on it to use the LM capabilities on it. Here, let me first back to this, introduce this user interface. This is a content that allows users to choose their programming languages. For example, the Python, C++, Java, and JavaScript. User can select one of them as their ideal programming languages. And also they can choose from different LLMs for the code generation task. Here I will use C++ or CMB as the default configuration. After setting this configuration, the program will show that users can generate the code now, and by pressing this button, it will pop out a modal window that allow users to type in their descriptions for the code generate. Remember here, I type in an algorithm. The quick sort example in this generate code. And if things work smoothly, it will generate, but sometimes this LLM will, okay. So here it successfully put this code generation result, meaning that our LLM works smoothly. And when going through this code, we can know that this is the example for the quick sort. And it also has some examples how to utilize them. So we have successfully generated the code based on the user's text. And right now, if I want to refine the code, I want to make it and cleaner, and I will in this refine. And I need to wait for a response that will make a refinement on it. Okay, so this is a refinement. Oh, you can see this refinement compared with has more capabilities, and it might make the array as compressed per performance. So this is a change that made on it. Also, after generating this above codes, we can also share those code. We then can share the this code inside the Rocket.Chat channel. For example, I here my new generated code. If I choose this sharing channel button, this will code along with my message will be directly shared within this Rocket channel. And another thing is more interesting is that I can also share to the gist. For example, here I say, because this is C++, I will just when the sub CPE. This is a paste file generated by Rocket AI programmer. Okay, and the following code is what I'm going to write inside this gist post. And now I have successfully shared my code to the gist, and the AI also return link that where my code was uploaded. By cleaning this, I see it on in my GitHub gist. For example, this is my account, and this is the file that I created by using this code pieces. And by using this, you can dynamically create your new code and ask for refinement if you're not satisfied about it. And then you can upload it into the GIS platform for other users to or for other users to have a view of it. Okay, so three functions have been covered. After that, we can also ask for adjust the configuration. You want to use Python and a different LLM, and we can also generate a new code. Due to time reason, I will not show here, but this also works. And it's welcome for you to have a server as well. Okay, let me continue. Oh, so to enable this function, we also do the prompt engineering, which can help us in proper injections and ensure the app functions as expected. We should also make OAM to be effective. To do this, I used a method called chain of thought. The AM to generate an effective prompt for specific task itself, rather than write full prompt just by human. By the way, human will also interfere with this prompt, adding missing information and to check their correctness and effectively. Also, our experiments show prompt we adopt will be very strong and they are enough to sustain about possible attacks or ejections from the illegal users. And once cover deeper is about the connection with GitHub. As you can see, this app connects with GitHub and allow users to upload their code into gist. Actually, to enable this, figure the authentication method called OAuth2. And we have used the GSoC docs and along with the Rocket.Chat OAuth2 client support for the then we can connect to the GitHub and upload our code to the repositories or GIS or their official RESTful APIs. And the last part I want to cover is about summary that I have done during this GSoC period. Firstly, I start of the PRs, and you can see many of them are about the functions and the for example, PR2 is about to refactor the entire app on the new framework that's so the elements. Because before this refactor, our app is on the GPT format, which is not open source, and it doesn't follow the regulation our community because Rocket.Chat is an open source platform that we want everything to be open source. So LLM APIs does not apply here. So I refactor it and work within the safe dev server, which I showed previously, to allow them to support multiple open source LLMs. Also, the format of these LLMs are so we can switch between different AMs and support personalized user configurations. And next, I also design interactive UX and allow the and UX enhancements. And I also have done the modal window design because previously in this app, I found a bug in the context bar, which prevents users to use the menus. And I also discussed it with my mentors, and they suggested me to use the modal. So the modal window I worked on it ensures this function to be smooth. And the last thing I have done is about the Rocket.Chat connection, the gist and GitHub via the OAuth2. And I also have done some solved a lot of during this process. And that's all about my project. And I think I learned a lot and learned a lot from Rocket.Chat apps engines. And I think that's a very interesting. Yeah, so that's it.